Matty, it's been a really interesting conversation. The main point of this conversation is to help people understand, well, if they wanted to jump into Australian stocks and Australian investments, let's say you've got someone who's a property investor or a property lover out there and they go, I want to start investing into Aussie stocks. Can you tell me what would be their personality type? What would you say to them? What advice would you give them?
Well, it's interesting time in the market right now because there's so many speculators. We've seen all the data. The Robin Hood traders in the US and the lucky people who have invested in Afterpay just in the last few months. At the low and have risen it all. Rode it all the way up to $70. And so people feel, there's the FOMO aspect and go, I should be getting a piece of that. And look, that is fun. Speculation is fun, and people learn their lessons. But I'll go back to the point that actually, investing is a bit boring, really, because once you find something and you own it, sitting on your hands can be quite dull. But it takes discipline. You've got to be able to do that. And again, I go to my great saying, which I love, is that over time the stock market is a mechanism for transferring wealth from impatient people to patient people. Mm-hmm. And so when all these day traders and speculators, get washed out of the market, which usually happens in a cycle, mm-hmm. then that money goes to the patient investors, and then speculators kick the can and they go, this is stupid. That market, the markets are, ridiculous, and I've lost my money. But really, the market is not about that. It's about investing for the medium and longer term, which is actually sometimes pretty boring.
Yeah. Well, you look at a lot of the people that have made their wealth around the world, around Australia, it's the people that have been willing to take their time to say, look, it's a long-term approach. Happy to sit here, happy to just let the market do what it's got to do. I couldn't agree with you anymore, Matt. So in saying that, look, I want to say thank you for imparting some of your knowledge on me and on the people watching. Been really insightful. Thank you so much. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're thinking about investing into names you love, into names you really know, this is partly the conversation for you. Matt, 24 years of experience. Mate, thanks for taking the time today. I really appreciate it.
Thanks, Stefan.